So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
For a price?
I'm going for a look around the docks.
There's these people arguing. You want to go check that out, or, or do you want to take a drink first?
We'll get to drinking. Don't even worry about that. We'll go see how the local yokels.
Let the police do their work.
Oh, it's Stark.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
You know you can interact
Okay,
with
that's
them.
enough.
I'm just listening.
Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
No,
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Oh, God. He looks like an old potato.
Fucked up.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me.
God, I can't
Now,
get that guy's
please,
face.
allow me to do my job.
I should have
You
sympathized
can't
with him.
understand. Don't put that beast back in the water,
Ooh,
you
who do I
shysters.
side
You're
with?
crazy. They're cops.
He got
They
choices.
can't understand.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Jesus.
You
That's
can't
no
understand.
way.
You're
Nope.
not
Lost the
sailors.
chance.
Oh yeah, it's a sign.
So yeah, that is a
There's something coming.
fucked up
Something
well.
real bad.
I think I just
Don't
squandered
put
an
that
opportunity,
beast
but
back
it's
in the
okay.
water,
Oh, the
you
other thing was
shysters.
you
You're
could just
crazy.
tell them you're out of your depth, or oh, now we're gonna go drink.
I think, yeah, that's
It's way too much reading. We're gonna go drink.
prohibition. I like
yeah,
that.
fuck prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Yeah, I like how
Hell
they
yeah.
straight up just have an openly booze bar.
Is
It's
that
great.
the surprise? I think they're pretty open about telling you if you can interact with people, which is kind of nice. Ooh, he's smoking himself a pipe.
He looks shaky.
Nice
as
little
hell.
nice little bent one.
Oh yeah,
Nice
yeah.
little curve to it. Nice little pipe.
A little thin walled though. I don't know.
Possibly.
I'm not-
Hopefully he's not smoking that too hot. It's gonna ruin the briar. What? I know about shit like smoking pipes.
No, not you.
Oh, the
Just
game.
switch to a cutscene. Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. What's? Oh, I thought they were chanting for a second.
Oh yeah.
Okay, are we gonna be dicks? Damn, ballsy fucking move.
She's like,
Ooh, this is our love interest.
she's like, I like the way you fucked that guy's forehead up.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Huh? What do you want to say? Look at his fucking face.
Oh my god.
We don't have a lot of strength, but it might be enough. We up this.
Hold to test eloquence. Oh, so that's how that works. Okay. Let's try to. Screw it. Be eloquent. Let's try to be eloquent.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander.
Nope.
A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey.
You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Order a drink.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back,
Go to bath and
sweating
yad in
and
the
stinking
car.
of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Yeah, whales were expensive. You know,
They're big.
took fucking effort.
What
to
can you
murder.
tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
No, she went bad shit.
I think he'd like that.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Hell yeah.
True.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Oh, I hope we can see a bunch of her paintings.
Well, we're going.
I've
Yeah,
got
'cause
what I
think that's
need.
the main part of it too.
Anything
from
else?
from the game thing.
Wait.
We found out about Sarah Hawkins.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Oh, so it's the
Anything
chick
else?
over there.
Yeah.
That
Do you know
makes
where
sense.
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Oh, all the smuggled people.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Hell yeah. Give me a drink.
Captain
Yes.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Fine.
Suck.
That'll be all for now.
Check out that hot bitch in the back of the bar. What up, girl?
I don't know. There's like beer on the
I'm
table.
making
and
hand
stuff.
gestures and shit.
Like-
Actually, get that goddamn harpoon. That's sick as hell.
Yeah, right?
I don't
Like-
know why I'm talking like that. Who's this knowledgeable looking
Got
person?
shit on his arm.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
How are
Will
you,
follow
Algernon?
its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a
Oh,
new
it's Nathan
reader.
Drake, but a different name.
Now that would be a. That'd be a.
What are you reading there, buddy?
What the fuck's on his hand? I feel like we're missing
some
some
low
just
poly
because low
symbol.
quality. Looks like a circle with a line through it.
I like a.
Is
Like
it
a-
like the shitty version of that thing that Voldemort has, so he can't die or whatever?
A Horcrux?
Yeah, is he like a shitty Horcrux?
Give us a moment where we resuscitate Clint, dying at his own
God
joke
damn it,
here.
I'm so funny.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Skylar returns to port, save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Skyla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Scrolling too quickly, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whale, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck of parts of it were hanging over the sides of the ship. The surviving sailors told of a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of the whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshops, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening report at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of the brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or your friends to the taste of the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
I just have to say, the ship is called the Scylla.
I say Skyla. I don't care.
All right, Skylar.
Am I a boy or a girl? Who knows?
Who
Skylar's
cares?
a multi-thing name.
Do you like our song?
Hell yeah, I do.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
Some of
It's
those
a reminder of the
gloves.
time when we
Glove
were still
genius.
fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Leave. No, I
I've
don't.
never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And
went
it
crazy.
was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one
Awful
of
whale.
the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
So these guys just ate all the whales.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So
Ooh,
long.
So that was such. It zoomed me back in.
Yeah, the zooming in this is like super fucking weird. Kick him again.
I wish I could.
Kick him in the dick.
Ooh, how much does stuff cost?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor.
Oh, this is
Interesting.
people's
Tabs.
He owes $68, I
Holy
think.
shit.
I think.
$6 is kind of more than I want to owe this dude. Can I have booze yet? U.S. voted dry. We'll come back to you. You look important.
Yeah, she actually does look a little important. Just wandering around. Is this a shitter?
No, it's probably where the alcohol's kept. I need in there.
All right.
Guess we have to talk to her. Look at that dapper Dan over there.
What you looking at, stranger?
You.
He kind of looks like the demolition expert from Atlantis.
He does, yeah. What do you think we should answer?
Oh.
Fuck that. My vote's for she can certainly put them away.
What is a woman? The bottom one's like such a cliche.
Yeah, fuck that. That's probably the right answer, but I don't
Who
want
cares?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confident.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was
I'm
a compliment.
man.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
No, you look important.
Yeah, you look like you're.
I told you to beat it.
Whoa, don't trust me.
All right. The local yokels don't seem to like the newcomer.
Hey, she said to beat it. That's a good thing, isn't it?
You just whip it out and just start jacking it. Just like angrily. Oh, it's just more
Prohibition
arrows at
posters.
Prohibition folders, newspaper clippings. Jesus,
I'm not a heathen. I'll close the door.
can't talk word. Don't want to let don't want to let the dank out.
You gotta love that stank.
Smell it.
I love the Valley Girl voice.
Oh my gosh. Let's not talk to him yet. Let's just walk right past him. Look, a boat. Oh.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
When they ate all the whales.
Scylla.
Okay.
It finished
fine,
up
Scylla.
beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I say Scylla.
It's like Skrillex.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Like his
It's like
shorter cousin.
Skillix, but a boat.
Volume 2.
Volume 2. Second volume.
We're just gonna steal
Ethics
this.
and good.
Yep.
Might. Oh, medicine progression. Pretty much badasses.
Oh, that's a nice. Okay.
It's an old timey painting.
Get out of here, lens, but not lens flare reflections.
Lens reflections.
Yeah, this place looks way shittier now. Oh, he's moving. I thought that was a recycle bin. Like you put it on your street.
Recycle bin.
He's done.
Yeah, because they totally recycle.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
If a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing in the bridge of a ship.
Could
He
just
has
be-
a wooden leg.
It could just be Captain Fitzroy.
Well, if Captain Fitzroy doesn't have a fucking wooden leg, though.
I honestly haven't looked. Can I just open that but not look at anything in it?
There's nothing in there as important. It's fucking dumb paper.
What a macabre souvenir.
What?
Macabre? I always heard it macabre.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre. Put the R before the B.
Macabre.
Ah,
Yarr.
I
It talked like a parrot there.
No.
What? How did you do that?
I pushed Y. Can I burn it down?
Can we just burn it all down? Burn it all down. Sea charge and whatnot? You have a freaking tilt? Dude, you haven't even pushed any of the buttons, have you?
Not really.
You got a sweet tilt? Put it at that Dutch angle. You're just like standing, and then Fitzroy's behind you, and you're just fucking dancing like a
Right
top with your lighter.
Kumbaya. The right trigger doesn't do anything yet. Pushing the sticks doesn't do anything. D-pad doesn't do anything.
Yet.
There's probably side stuff.
Oh,
I
he just
brought
like-
out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I will join you when I feel like it, and after I'm done rummaging through your shit.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Oh, it's in text on the right.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just keep your payment to the carrier. Or just make your payment to the carrier. I can't fucking read. Kitty cat.
That's that chick probably. We probably now can go talk to her.
Ooh.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
More like-
Ding! There's stuff on the table, man.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
he even said it.
Clues and shit. That's a
These
boat.
manifests
Okay,
are
that's a
signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
boat. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents and the rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Stroke my beard and wondering.
Ooh, a door I didn't even know.
Whoa, what's that? Bag.
Fishing equipment.
Well,
Could do with some rust remover.
could use with some new fucking equipment. Ooh, and yeah, and a door. Ooh, snap. Is this the shitter?
Yep.
Yeah, let's take out our cell phone and look
Oh,
at...
there's a rat.
Let's take out our cell phone and look at dirty pictures of Catherine. Different game.
Cat could be Catherine though.
Oh, cat could be Catherine.
Catherine?
Catherine. Kitty cat.
You're not on the. I guess this is a deck. I thought he meant the deck of that boat. I want to look.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Oh,
Talk about Darkwater. Let's start slow. Holy shit.
Let's go up.
Let's go miraculous catch.
Yeah.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
How else would you know about it?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Yeah. Ooh, why are they putting it back in the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Talk about the Marianas Trench.
Indeed, you're right.
I like how there's nothing else.
I like when games do that, though. Like, it shows you, like, you have talked everything in this direction, and they just take them away.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
How? It's
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
Yeah, apparently.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
You should have Cotton Hilled it.
Should have Cotton Hilled it.
Wait, I didn't see the wooden leg.
I found a
You
threatening
did.
letter signed by
Yeah.
a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Isn't it good
Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Did we finish up? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, ask them where warehouse they're...
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay, which one of those four buildings
Yeah,
is it?
there's like a million.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Me? Hawkins, yeah, it's gotta be that.
Yeah.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Where's the warehouse again?
Can you tell me where the warehouse...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard
See,
duty
that's
out
actually
front.
helpful.
Oh, that's more
You can't miss it.
Understood.
I could have missed it.
Yeah,
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
So he's our quest hub right now. Ooh, we got one CP.
Yeah, new objectives. Oh, get inside warehouse 36. Oh, look, our a few of our walls have disappeared. The other ones are walking up now too. Our,
Fuck that, let's go this way.
Yeah, our walls are moving.
There's a car in the way now.
Oh yeah, there's the car. That's a good way to kind of like, it's a good way to teach you like what can and can't be done. I still think those lights are gonna pop up on anything you can interact with. They're gonna be pretty.
You saw what happened with those
Sometimes you
sailors.
have to get kind of close.
Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Bootleggers. I love bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking.
This dude's
You
smart.
want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I shall take my leave.
So if I just stand here, you think he'll come out and beat me up?
I don't know.
I don't think I should go in there quite yet. Sounds like I'm gonna. Well, maybe I should. So I could get my shit pushed in.
Find hidden. The spot hidden item skill allows you to detect hidden items in a close range. Once, damn it.
But basically, it'll disappear once you're done snooping around.
This lever activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
No kidding. Ooh, a litter. There's more hidden.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Okay. No.
There's something around.
I don't know if there's much more to look at.
Well, I didn't go that half the I'm so used to playing games like Overwatch.
You just drop. You just, yeah, no, that fall would probably hurt.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
It looks like there's gray fucking green goo, too.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ooh, it's still hidden. It's probably down there.
Yeah, it's right underneath.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'd be really interested to see a speedrun of this game.
Yeah, I've actually. Well,
How do I activate it? Maybe I have to do something else later.
maybe you have to go and look at the grate or whatever first. Maybe some of those stupid things. You have to, like, I have to look at the grate. Oh, it's stuck.
I gotta update flags.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I can't look at the grate.
Look at the rope. Look at the rope and follow it.
It just
Oh no, stop. Look at the grate. Is it actually? Looks like there's a knot in it.
I don't know if that's a knot or a mess up texture.
Yeah. It
It's
looks
like
like
a
a texture.
Well, and also I don't know how to fix that from down here.
Yeah.
It still says we're missing something.
Oh. Ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without rest.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Okay. So they actually do hide stuff pretty decently in here.
Yeah, we actually have to search around, I guess.
I don't know, missing
Watch
something
me,
else.
like, instantly fucking die.
Yeah, like someone's like, Rah! So I guess we still need another piece.
Oh my god, still?
Is it hiding right here?
Yeah, it's outside.
Stick my hand up. Hello? I feel like a madman. Like I'm just gonna walk to the same spots in the room. Alright. Let's investigate.
Yeah, let's
rub up against
rub up against everything, I guess.
Oop, I don't want to get stuck.
Yeah, because it's like you can't get too deep in here. I mean, I don't even know where it would even.
Yeah. I might have to come back to. Like it could just be one of those.
Oh.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Oh, now we found everything, so it checks it off.
So that must mean then you can.
It must be specifically in an area. It's not like, oh, there's a secret shit underneath us. Okay. Okay, because yeah, we needed the cog that connects it to there. There we go.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Am I ripped enough?
Ugh.
I feel like we're doing something absolutely terrible. Like, I feel like this is like the worst effing idea.
It's okay if it is. We'll just put this in.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then
if
cut
we
to where we reload.
If we die, I guess, you know. What the?
This is probably how you're supposed to actually progress, though.
Oh, I don't know, man. Oh,
I can't really move.
Oh my god.
I think we need a gas mask.
Yeah, probably.
We'll come back.
I was about to say, like, light your lighter. Like, boom. Yeah, I don't think you can throw it. It'd be so funny if you burned to death. Okay, it's not working. I just say get out of there.
Oh. I gotta explore.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Should I beware? Oh, okay.
So there's this.
So is it gonna make you just see crazy shit? Is basically, you know, what is it gonna do?
I kind of don't want to listen to him cough, though.
Yeah, this is
Sketch?
This is sketchy. And then can't go any further.
No, I'm trying to put this away. I forgot the button.
Why?
It's not working then. You also can't dive below the water. Probably a smart choice. I wouldn't want to see this.
Oh crap. Oh crap. What the fuck was that?
Oh god. Did we just die?
What the? Oh shit. Holy crap. Ooh, I like that a lot. I liked how it was just seaweed when he pulled it off. That I feel like we are not fucking supposed to be in here.
Whatever.
Whatever, I guess, yeah. That was, ooh.
Is this all I came for?
Oh,
We're not
this
gonna do
is primitive.
Well, it's probably like you get points for finding this stuff and it raises your occultism.
Yeah.
Where the fuck
We're
are
out
we?
by the warehouse. See, because that's the bar.
It's the back way to get in.
Which we probably have to
We
do.
probably had to do that. We just stumbled across the right way.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Wow, we actually totally did it.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Do you wanna